Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? Ian here, and today we're back with our, after like a month, we are finally doing a mod showcase for the HBM Nuclear Tech mod. Again, much more detailed this time, which is amazing. Alright, let's get right into it. So today we're looking at the power options of this mod, the HBM Nuclear Tech mod, like I said before. Alright, so we have a lot of power options, as you can see. There's some more than the stuff that's here, but I do not know how to operate it, so yeah, that's probably about it. But anyway, let's get into our, so we have these energy blocks here which store energy for us, which is fantastic. First thing we want to do is look at the probably low tier generating power generators. Yeah. Right, so for the combustion generator we need water and fuel. So basically we're gonna grab any kind of furnace fuel. It can be coal, charcoal, or anything else like wood blocks or something. Probably could be sticks as well. Alright, so we gotta put our water tanks in there. That fills that up, and then we put this in here and it starts generating. It's kind of like a furnace, but way less way less useful for cooking food. Alright, next we have the generator, diesel generator, which is loud as freak. Alright, so basically it takes 4 fuel types, which you can see right here. The accepted fuels are diesel, petrol oil, biofuel, or nitrogen superfuel. The lowest tier one is the petrol oil. Second lowest tier is the biofuel. And then you have diesel, which is 500 HE per tick, which is the energy that this mod uses. And then we have nitrogen superfuel, which is 5,000 HE per tick. But do not worry, because there is a way that we can convert it later on in the video. Anyway, so we have these fluid identifiers. You're going to need to use these if you're going to use like the petrol oil or the biofuel or something, or if you're going to change it back to diesel. So you're just going to grab all these. So we're going to try this first. Alright, so you take your little fluid identifier, you're going to put it in this slot here, and it goes down here, and now it accepts petrol oil. And you just put your can in there and canister in there, and it starts generating power for you. Now, if you don't want to use that, or if you want to change it over, then you can use the use this. And then you can switch it out that way. And we're using biofuel now, which is slightly better than the petrol oil, but still kind of like terrible quality. It's kind of like something you get from Japan or something. I mean, China. Yeah, China. Alright, next we're going to use diesel, which is better than both the... Oops. Which is better than both the petrol oil and the biofuel. Look at that, look at that. It's supposed to make noise, but it's not for some reason. My Minecraft game sucks. It was making noise earlier. I honestly don't know. But anyway, it's supposed to make a weird like knocking noise. Kind of sounds like an engine. Like a really annoying engine. That's fine. Anyway, last but not least, we have our nitrogen superfuel, which this stuff, oh, look at that. It generates a lot of power. See that it's almost filling that up. Look how quickly it's filling up. Wow. It's really going up. Next thing we have is the industrial generator. Very nice stuff. So what we have in here is engine lubricant, these generator limiters, and these thermoelectric coils. And we're also going to need fuel for that, and it takes petrol oil, which means it's not completely worthless then. Alright, so basically you put this in here, it's going to fill this one area up. We could put our generator limiter in there, put our coils. This is going to generate your electricity, so I'm going to put a lot of them in there. Now there's a steam option for this, but we're not going to use steam for this generator. For obvious reasons, because like our nuclear reactor is over there and we have no way to get the steam over here. Anyway, you're going to put your petrol canister in here as well, and it's going to start cooking it up and creating power for you. Look at that. It's got really nice textures. It actually looks kind of like rusty and stuff, so you know, like it's been sitting for a while. You don't want to. You want to make sure it doesn't get too high, so we're gonna actually add another limiter to it, so it doesn't like stop working. I don't know if it can take any other kind of fuel. Okay, it's gonna blow up anyway. Anyway, I actually don't know how to use this one, but here we are anyway. Anyway, that's generating quite a decent amount of power actually. Until it blows up, which it probably will. Okay, we're just gonna keep this in here so it does at least has lubrication. At least. Alright, next is the turbo fan, which is really looks like it came out of a Boeing 747 or something. I honestly don't know. Don't quote me on any of this. I'm not an airplane pilot or anything. But yeah. So yeah, basically this is basically a very basically what I think it is, like a Boeing like 747, 757 engine. Alright, so what this lovely generator, turbo fan thingy, takes kerosene, and we also have an upgrade which is afterburner. There's different variants of it. I probably should have showcased all three. Very bad hindsight in my very bad hindsight in my. Okay, so we got the Mark II, the Mark I. Alright, so we're gonna show what the varying levels of this. So this is the normal jet engine kind of turbo fan, not really doing much right now. It's got some smoke pouring out of it, but it's not really anything exciting. It's using a decent amount, you know. It's generating a decent amount of power too. But then we're going to upgrade it. So first one is the Mark I machine upgrade. Change those numbers. It starts putting out more of that lovely hot burny stuff. If you stand behind it, you're going to catch on fire, which I don't recommend doing that. For obvious reasons, it's probably not a good idea to stand behind a jet engine. Or in front of one, obviously, either. Or this doesn't suck you in, though, which is kind of disappointing. You should see the stuff working around in there. Look at that. Looks kind of weird. I can see the other side. Alright, next we have the Mark II. Oops, wrong spot. Anyway. Mark II, which is slightly better than the Mark I. Still catches you on fire. You don't want to be anywhere back here. I tried putting wood behind it, but it actually doesn't catch it on fire, which is really unimmersive, honestly. We have the Mark... okay, wrong one. This is... next we have the Mark III, which completely maxes it out, and look how much freaking stuff it's putting out. But also it's also filling that up as well, along with this energy storage block. This is still doing pretty good. I'm surprised it hasn't exploded already. Alrighty, next I have a whole entire system set up for the nuclear reactor. There's a small variant, and then there's a big variant of the nuclear reactor. We're using the big variant, but the small ones maybe like a little different. Basically, the small nuclear reactors, like nuclear reactor. Let me see here. Small nuclear reactors like this. So basically what you want to do is you want to surround this with water, so the water goes in there. It's the same interface and stuff. And put your fuel rods in here. So basically you would like build a little structure around this so it wouldn't like catch on fire. I mean like have like radiation leaking everywhere. Not catch on fire. Okay. I am obviously not a nuclear engineer. But yes, this is the regular one, the small one. It doesn't produce as much steam as the big one, so you might just want to save up the like resources to make a big one. But if you need power before you make this one, then you could make this one as well. And also another little life hack: if you don't want radiation going everywhere, you could just put blocks there. It kind of contains it, so it doesn't blow up. And you grab your bucket of water, and there we go. Oops, wrong thing. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's okay. So then you put water in there. Okay, I guess like putting it on the outside does not work for this one. Never mind. That must have been a different mod. But anyway, all stupidity aside, like, you want to keep this cool anyway. So basically, that's that. Needs coolant and stuff. This one also needs coolant, which I forgot to grab actually, which really kind of sucks. I can't really spell either. Okay, it's not showing up. What the freak? Okay, I just can't spell. That's what the problem is. Alrighty, anyway. Woohoo. All stupidity aside, let's get right into it again. Alright, so basically you got your coolant barrels. You're gonna throw that in there, fill that bad puppy up. Look at that. Oh crap, it takes quite a lot of them. So if that is not enough coolant for you, you could use the coolant barrels, which will fill it up much more quickly. And we also have, okay, yes, we have the barrels in here. Alright, so we're going to put these in here. This is actually a bit different than that reactor, which completely contradicts what I said earlier. That's fine. Alright, we got too much stuff in our inventory, but yes, this is got a little bit different, but not too much different. Basically, you load up your fuel rods. We have different types. You could use the uranium, thorium, plutonium, the MUCH fuel rods, or you could use the scarabrum for fuel rods, which is probably the best fuel rod in the game. Now, before you grab all this, you're gonna grab your hazmat suit, because if you don't, you're gonna get radiation sickness and die. It just does not sound like a party to me, or anybody really. Alright, you just click and drag those in there. It fills it up. Looks like only 3 of them it takes to start it. Very nice. You throw all these back in here. Alrighty, and now you can choose, like, if you want regular steam, or if you want dense steam, or if you want super dense steam. Now what we have here is we have it set up so it goes from super dense steam to dense steam to regular steam. And these water pipes here, as you see, there's a little spot where the water gets collected. Now this is going to take this water and it's going to pipe it back into the nuclear reactor over here, so we don't have to like worry about like it running out of water. And we have this super dense. We have the steam pipes going from super dense to regular, and we also have electricity cables on the bottom of these steam turbines. So as soon as I start this up, it will start generating power, which will go into these power blocks. So we have the potato battery, the energy storage block, the lithium ion energy storage block, and then we have the scarabrum or whatever the frick it's called storage block, and then the spark energy storage block. And then, so this is how I would set up a like nuclear reactor for like a base or something if I had like a mod pack, which I kind of do, I guess. But like you take the power from the the cables here, put it into the batteries here, and then when you hit a switch, it outputs the power that's stored in the block, which would then go into these cables over here into the HE to RF converter, which is what I was talking about over there when I said you could convert the energy. So we could use it with the applied energetics 2. Now this is not actually this mod also like has it, or like you could use the cable like facades for like this. So you go like cover their cables up so it looks way more nice. That's what I did. We also have the RF to HE converter, so like if you need to use it for one of the HBM nuclear tech mods, like buildings or like furnaces or whatever, like machines or furnaces, you can convert from RF to HE, which is kind of cool. Anyway, we're gonna power this thing on and we're gonna see what happens. You're gonna need you're gonna need to have a hazmat suit on, obviously, because it's still gonna put output stuff. All right, we're gonna select the very bottom, which is 10 times steam, 100 times steam compression, and we're gonna. Why is it not turning on? Oh, okay, that's how you turn it on. Sorry, I'm kind of dumb. We have different operating levels, so we could have it at 100%. Okay, never mind. Do not do that. That blew up the reactor. And anyway, that was not part of the showcase, but whenever you have a nuclear reactor that explodes, yeah, that happens. Anyway, we can totally fix this. Everything's fine. I don't know how it exploded. Okay, that's the wrong one. Okay, anyway, moving on. Oh boy. Do not do what I just did. Do not. I repeat, do not do what I just did. Oh, frick. That was the wrong freaking one. Reactor. There we go. Alright. Okay. All the stuff like freaking cellophite. Okay. I don't know how or why that exploded. More research needs to be done later on that. Anyway, let's get back into it. Why does it explode? Okay, maybe setting it at 100% is not a good idea. Do not do that. Do not do that at all. I don't know if it had like too much steam or something. Maybe it's not going to these things. It did. So let's see if it generated power. Okay, I think it actually did. Nope, never mind. Everything's still off. I don't think it generated anything. Shit. The only thing we have now is freaking... Oh dear lord, now we have like Trinitite everywhere. That's just dandy. It didn't even freaking generate any power, it just blew its top. Oh boy, now I know how the people at Chernobyl felt. Like, why did it explode? That's unacceptable. Oh dear, anyway, I should not be anywhere near a nuclear reactor. Because I have no idea how to operate one. Anyway, let's back into it again. Let's try it again. Let's see if we have Chernobyl 2.0. Alright, we're going to only use this at... Okay. I don't... Oh, fuck. I forgot to coolant this time. Shit. Oh, no. Okay, we'll be back in... Alright, we're back again. Oh, boy. This place probably got more radiation than freaking... than the freaking crater on Fallout 4, honestly. Anyway, water. Do not forget the water. Coolant. Do not forget the coolant. Steam. Set to maximum compression. And gotta monitor this area down here. If it gets too crazy, we're gonna have to shut it down. We're only gonna add... You know what? I'm adding one freaking uranium fuel rod. That's the poorest quality fuel that we have, so maybe it won't blow up its top this time. We gotta make sure it doesn't get too hot. Alright, now we're gonna add one of these. Okay, I think you only can add one fuel type in here at a time, which kinda sucks. Does it just take... Maybe it just takes uranium. Oh, wouldn't that be something if it did? Anyway, I'm getting impatient. We're gonna add all of the uranium rods in here. Alright. Kabloom. The freak. Uncool. Uncool. Very uncool. Oh, really? Right, now we can actually start pushing boundaries here. Okay, it should be generating steam. Look at that. It's generating stuff. Alright, is it going to start saving it to our batteries, or is it just going to, like, not freaking work? Okay, that one's filled up. Oh, yes, it's working. Oh. Oh boy, it's actually filling these up. Nice, it's actually working. After, like, 3 failed attempts. Yeah. The third one's off camera, so nobody saw it, Nick. Alright, it's out of fuel already, I think. Should be anyway. Where'd all my friggin' uranium go? Not cool. Not cool. Okay, you actually have to shut it back down, I guess. Okay, why is it not working now? Have I done something? I feel like I've done something. Okay, it's broken. Oh boy. Only taking your regular uranium. Okay, just take single rods now. That's great. Oh my god, everything's just not going wrong. We're gonna need like 15 billion of these little guys to fill up my reactor. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, let's try the single ones. Hopefully that works. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, yep. Oh boy. I am dumb. Oh boy. I didn't freaking notice it there, okay? Am I... Oh god, I'm gonna freaking... I quit. Okay, let's see if we can put that one. Nope, we cannot put different types in there, but I think we can actually put the... yeah. I could actually put the full rod in there, which is actually pretty great. I'm just blind, that's what it is. I honestly had to put another one in there before I figured that out, too. It just matches that so well, you know, honestly. Alright, let's fire this bad puppy on. Okay, a little higher then. A little higher. A little higher. Alright, let's full send. That's probably a bad idea for numerous reasons. Alright, so it's generating our power. The freaking power of the world, man. Like, look at that. Alright, so now we have our steam and stuff working. You can push it up a little. Like, you can make it like maybe 50%. The higher you go, the more coolant and stuff it takes, but also the more steam it produces. It's producing quite a lot right now, which is going to power all of this. Look at that. Look at that. That's working. It's actually working. Alright, so now we're going to come over here and we're going to start flipping switches. There we go. Output our freaking stuff. First 3. There we go. It's going to go into here and look at that. It's freaking powered. It actually stores energy in the HE to RF converter as well, which means this thing is going to be running for quite a while. Look at that. Wow. Look how nice that looks. We have all these lovely goodies and stuff. Alright, now, this reactor in itself took like half an hour because it keeps blowing its freaking top. Alright, next one is the, okay, let me clear my inventory here. Next reactor is the fusion reactor, which is pretty nice. This cable goes under it, so that's where the power is and whatnot. So it takes deuterium and tritanium, tritum, or whatever the frick it is. I'm not a scientist, so yeah. So it gets water, so we put water in here. Fill that bad puppy up. It takes 4 of these, and I forgot the fuse, which honestly isn't that surprising. So we're gonna get our lovely fuse. Fuse. Okay, you can also use a screwdriver. Freak. Full send on it, brother. Alrighty, so we're got the titanium in there, which is blue. What actually is a pretty nice color, blue. The deuterium. And it's gonna start producing that plasma. Looks like plasma anyway. Actually, yep. Okay, so we're gonna see. Yep, look at that. It's already filling up. It's already like a quarter of the way there, maybe. Look at that. That's pretty nice reactor. It's hella expensive though, because you have to make a lot of these. But you actually can get some of these from the spaceship and stuff that like crash. The spaceships that crash and stuff. Alright, look, it's producing quite a lot of power. Alright, next we have the fusionary Watts reactor, which is pretty freaking tall. Look at this guy. So what I did here was actually put up a little ladder here. This like little area with the ladder in the chest are not part of the reactor itself, even though it's made out of the same material. But we're just going to climb up here. And look at that, we have a lovely little interface Watts power plant. Looks really nice. It produces poisonous mud, which we're actually going to need for a later episode of the mod review. It's not going to be this one, but it's the one of the mod reviews. Alright, so we have all this fun stuff here. We have pure Watts, Scrabium Watts pellet. We have the this one, the HES Watts pellet, the MES Watts pellet, the LES Watts pellet, the Neptunium Watts pellet. Now these all have different functions. Some just make the output better or worse, or some of them actually contain like or make the performance better. Like this one. This one actually just makes the heat go down, actually. Like, look at this one. So we're actually going to put a lot of these in here and a lot of these in here. Now, we also have filters, which we actually need this titanium filters and empty fluid barrels, because this stuff is probably going to produce a lot of mud. So we're actually going to put this first, and then the barrels, because this stuff, ooh. If you don't add that in there, it's going to start, like, spewing out freaking disgusting stuff. Alright, so we're going to throw all this stuff in here. Oh, yep. It's already using it, and it's already doing stuff. So we're actually going to throw a lot of these in here to contain the reaction. You're probably going to want to make a lot of these, so the waste doesn't get so high, because the poisonous mud's already starting to form. Now, you see, the waste actually went down from like 4 to 3. Like, it's actually down to 2 now, so we're like almost having no waste. Like, that's pretty nice. I'm just using one of them so far. It's gonna start using different ones eventually. It's just using the best one there is. So we're actually gonna put a lot more in here. More pure scrabium. See, it's like it has a so it uses like one at a time, so that's actually pretty good. And you want to watch the durability of that, because let me tell you, if you don't watch the durability of that, ooh boy, and if it breaks, it probably just stops the reaction. Yeah, it just stops the reaction. So you don't actually have to worry about that too much. But if you run out of barrels for this, ooh, like barrels run out for this, and this thing gets filled up, it's gonna blow it out of one of these ports here, or all 4 of them. All right, look at this one. That's actually look at that. It's cool. This one's probably the best, actually. And last but not least, now this one is super expensive, because this takes a combined steel and magnetized tungsten, which is basically scrabium and tungsten mixed together from that one. So it takes the poisonous mud from that one and puts it in combined steel for this one. Like that, And then we have the area down here, which I have no idea what that's made of. So anyway, that is the regenerative coolant fluid tank shell. Alright, so this one is super complicated. Alright, we have our power hooked up. Look at that. That one's already half full. I should have did a spark battery for that one, which was the last one. Alright, so we have all of our stuff here. We have a fuse, which is probably the most standard thing about this. Look how this has a nice bluish purple interface. Alright, so we have our singularity. We have contain counter-resonant singularity. We have a superheated resonating singularity. And we have a miniature black hole. Alright. And we have the anti-scrabium and the antimatter cell, which we actually need both these. Do not drop these. I repeat, do not drop any of these things that are in this chest. If you drop any of this, it's not going to be a good day for you. Guarantee it. Just drop this. Done. Just a small explosion, don't worry about that one. This one, oh boy, that's probably going to wipe out like half your freaking house. Or probably the whole thing. We have the miniature black hole, which will basically just spawn a black hole. Any of these will probably spawn a black hole. So you want to not drop any of this stuff. Alright, so start with the singularity. Put that bad puppy in there. Hey. Look at that. It's got it actually generates its own, it's actually generating its own coolant. Now this is the first stage, alright? We have the second stage. You don't have to use all of them, but there's different tiers as you see down there. So this one's the second tier. This one's third tier, and the final one is the fourth tier. I actually don't know if these actually have tiers or not, so I'm just gonna pick a random one that I think looks cool, which I'm gonna do the contain counter-resonant singularity. I'm gonna do slash. Never mind. Oh, I'm not doing slash kill. Alright, so we got the anti-scrabium, which goes in this one. So we're gonna plop that in there. That's really nice. It starts forming its all plasma and stuff. And it's gonna start generating so much power. I don't know if it's actually gonna go out here or not. Yeah. Oh my! It just started. Oh crap! Okay, I need a spark cell. Oh my god! I just started it. I literally just started it, guys. You saw me put the freaking thing in there, and it's. Holy crap! Let's see how quickly it fills this up. Oh, it's already at 1. It's already at 1G. Okay, well. So it's actually filling this stuff up really fast. This is the most overpowered thing. Honestly. This reactor is the most overpowered out of all of them. Now, it doesn't even, there's nothing bad even. It does take a lot of resources, so that explains why it's so powerful and stuff, but we have our cool, this stuff costs a lot, honestly. But yeah, this is pretty high tier, actually. Now, what happens when it runs out of, any of this stuff? Not really anything happens, it just stops, doing its reaction. This is the fusionary Watts power plant, which is the most overpowered reactor in this mod. Hey, look at that, it just filled itself up again. Literally could have this going for as long as you have antimatter for and scrabium, anti-scrabium and antimatter, you could have that going forever, and you could have hella big power. Look at that. That's quite a lot, actually. It's not really a dent in this, but this filled up the whole entire this block here. That's Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Don't mind the factory behind the Watts reactor tower. That is a special factory. It's not in the game, so I actually had to reskin it myself, and I call it the Dark Factory. Yeah, real nice. Dark Factory. It's pretty more sinister, but it's also more resilient to explosions and stuff. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.